どうも。4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？
菅井と話がしたい。だが。
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, guys. Episode 113 plays. What is going on, my homies? I hope you guys have been good. We got some news to talk about. And listen, we're going to be a bit tight on time today, but we'll get into it, bro. But Dirk Gritty, what's going on, Playboy?
Hi, guys. This is Sean from the UK.
Oh, yeah?
What's up, everybody?
Is this how we're going to start the show off? Really?
What's up, everybody?
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm straight. Got a lot of stuff going on. But, I'm straight.
Yeah, 100%, man. Look, listen, guys, we got a great show, man. We're just gonna get straight into it, man. Before we do that, let me give a shout out to the members, man. We got Hector the Macho Man, the Mechanic, Reese S, the Dusty Uno, Dunk Fountain, Spider-Man, General Spartan, Greg Ross, Joaquin Branch, Intellectual, Frantic Animator, Iron Mike, Dragon Hot Yobi, Vaping Vapor, Vader, Bizzle G, Bane, Anthony Chipmunk, Mo B, Demon Flow Gaming, PlayStation Destruction, Polly Baba, Will E Make It, Creed and Eve, Prime 187, Smitty Smith, The Lone Stranger, Scratch Acid, Psychostic, Enzo, Platonos J, Trace Town, Green Goblin, Big Mad Mo, Bellatone, Figs, Booker D, Magnum Westwood, Ward, Fortobro 117, Will Mayday, Nicky T, Wolf, Dragon's Blade 79, Big Boy Mike, Duke Togo, C4 Skills, Red Seriku Rere, Game Ringer, Chronoboy J, Treybone, Davey Aranda, Aussie Fan, Tom Weldon, The Lazy Otaku, Mark Smith, Roshan Eppinger, Poster, The Hooded Canuck, Her Elbow Gamer, that's funny, isn't it? Her Elbow Gamer, Queen Lambert, Josh Moore, Jay Fuller, Adidas 20, The Blue One, Mr. Fernando, The Pume, Fifth Horseman, Ray Ray, Nemesis the God, Spoonie Love, Nola Origins, Primus Gaming, Zodiacs, Venomous Viper, Dover 360, Doggy Dog 420, Sofa King, Max 380, Doom Reaper, Sound Turnip, Byron Moss, Hitting the Field Goals, Blunt, Stanley, Slim 73, One Trick Pony, Victor Bernard, Invincibility, Mitchy Poo, KJ60, Nocturnal 85, MK Michael 001, Chicken Eye 210, 9 Lives 210, Drone TJ, No Sir, X Coin, 5 Kelly Sox 26, Far Q, Ricardo Islam, Jamal Lee, Freaky Jason, Remy, Shizno Lee, Ozzy, Amit Kumar, Web Dave, Shane G, Limitless Jess, Boss Red 77, Joey Kraken, Raiden Blade, Z Black Rider, Marketing Team Click, Hassan Abazayed, Zena, Top Notch Box, Abaya Israel, Amal Kafaji, Mark 2068, Hyro, Gears Infinite, Suffer the Pain, Emmanuel 1, Squiggles 420, SP, Fons Hodgen, Soitai Mangs, J Subs, Panicus Boss, Kokocho A, Max City Entertainment, Lordstar Killer, Long Live the Black Member, Chargasm, Raging Cajun, Jonas Sadat, Carl Weeb, Gaim Shock, Gummy Hernandez, Bunty, Reggie Lee, G Stealth, Toolman 55, Lawrence Davenport, Javier Overdale, Hotspot, Why So Serious, Erodimus Light and Money, Mr. Eldrick, Chi Walker, Jigai J, The Angry Therapist, The Best Partner, The Best, where we meant to say there, Maurice Branch, Kendrick Starr, Dirk Riggity, Chill Carlos, and the awesome Justin Marchman. Shout out to the TTS members, man, and shout out to you guys in the chat. My arm was hurting there for a second, scrolling down that shit. But now, before we get into it, Dirk, let's get into the first topic, killer.
Let's go.
I know we're tight on time. Now, Dirk, I'm not sure if you've seen this article about Phil Spencer cutting a deal with the. Did you ever play the game Inside in 2016? I think the game did come out in 2016.
Yeah, I finished it.
Now,
great game.
One of the best games I played in 2016, and I'm sure you've seen the article that game, that team had a deal with PlayStation first, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Phil, do you know what? I don't know if you remember this. I think it was E3 2016. There was an interview when Phil was giving that interview. He talked about Inside. And he goes, "That's his game of the year."
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever remember that interview he did about Inside is his game of the year?
Yeah, I remember that, and I remember Phil wearing Limbo, which is
Limbo,
made by the
yes.
same developer's shirt on stage at one of those E3s. Yeah, I do remember him saying that. Yeah.
Now there was a deal going on with PlayStation, and it was interesting to find out like what was going on with this. So according to this latest update from the article, like I don't know if you talked about this yesterday on your show because I haven't got a
No,
chance to listen to it
no, I didn't actually.
because I didn't have my earbuds with me. But according to this, I think when he played this game, he said this is my game of the year. Now that game came out at least probably a month or so before the other consoles there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting because he said this is his game of the year. The game wasn't even out. I think it came out late June because I remember playing it after my birthday or something. And he played the game and he goes, "Do you know what? This game is awesome. We need to make a deal." Because I think they had a deal with PlayStation. Now, you played the game. Incredible game.
Mm-hmm.
The game was like more for time exclusive. It could have been only for a couple of weeks, I believe. Then it
Yeah.
came to the PlayStation and other platforms later on. But this person got a phone call. The director got a phone call, American number, because if Phil Spencer was crazy. And according to him, when he said when he was having this interview, Phil goes, "Hey, listen, we need to make a deal with you. What do you want?" And what was it? I was like, "Well, we actually made a deal, and it's an okay deal." He goes, "No, player. You don't understand what I'm saying. I can make things happen. I can make shit happen. What do you want? We want this game first." Is it awesome to hear these stories about like Phil Spencer and his team like making deals? Like Inside was like I think it's like a 93, 94 rated game on Metadata.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved that game. It's like a good 3.5, 4 hours
Yeah.
experience.
Mhm.
And the way that game ends there, it's like jaw dropping. Like it makes you like
That shit was.
think about certain things.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it makes you think like, what the hell? Like, what is going on? Like the way the game ended, like you kind of escape in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy to me. But like hearing these deals, like Phil bringing up like a certain company like Inside developer, Limbo developer, right? We need to make a deal. I don't care if you got a deal. I don't give a shit if you got to deal with that big bitch of a console, PlayStation. I want the deal. I want the game to come first. How does that make you feel as an Xbox gamer? And look what's happening right now. The deals he's making for Japanese games, buying studios and publishers. I felt like it started in that 2016, 2017, and it's all like from then there, it's been getting better and better, and the deal he's been cutting has gotten better there.
Yeah, man. I like it because Phil said, "Look, man, no. We need this game with us first." So it just shows that Phil isn't the soft, timid person that people want to make him seem. No, he's not. He's a guy that can be aggressive when he needs to be. He's a guy that can, do certain things that people thought, like people just think Phil was just a push around. Nah, man. Nah. And that was in, what's it, 2016, 2017, was it 2016?
2016 the game came out, and I believe that was E3 when he was talking about the game as well. So that was in 2016 there.
Yeah, show you that Phil believed in the game. He loved Limbo. He said, "No, man. We don't know what type of deal they have with PlayStation, but obviously Xbox, I'm assuming they didn't sign the deal with PlayStation. Maybe they had a deal, like a partnership, like a handshake deal or something. But for Phil Spencer being able to change that deal, that shows if you want something, hey man, let's do it."
Like that 100% I agree with you. Like, I understand, like, I do really believe there was an interview I always talk about, and I'm going to live stream this GDC event, and I believe it was 2017 when Horizon, what was the first one? Horizon Forbidden West? No, what's the first one? Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
I believe it was March or April, GDC, and Phil Spencer, I actually do believe like back then he wanted crossplay. He wanted he understood exclusives, but he wanted to like unite the gamers, make sure like your game can play anywhere. And I really I do believe he wanted that at one point. But when he was seeing what PlayStation was doing, taking away games, making deals, and he thought, you know what, it's not working. These guys are trying to kill us. And it's good to see like Phil Spencer talking about making a deal with the Limbo and Inside director. Listen, we can make this stuff happen. I don't care what deal you got. This game is incredible. I remember that interview, and I'm hoping some guys in the chat, if they remember that E3 2016 when he was having that interview, he was saying that is his game of the year. And so I'm not surprised when he said that. Do you know what's interesting about that? When he mentioned that's his game of the year, because of Phil Spencer, I was day one with that game.
Yeah, man. And it was a great game, bro.
I didn't play Limbo day one, I'm saying.
I finished Limbo too.
Yeah.
When
Limbo was a dope game.
Time for them to have another game?
They were they're supposed to, the team broke up, didn't they? They made that, what's that game that came to Game Pass? Somerville or some shit.
Oh, they made that?
The team broke up.
It was part of the team that made. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't finish Somerville, but I'm close to the end though. It's okay. It's not as good as Inside or Limbo, but it's it's a similar style of game.
Like that was the interesting thing. Like, actually, they don't. Some of these guys don't remember that interview. I was like, do you know what? Day one, I'm getting the game. Limbo, I played it. I think I played Limbo afterwards. But that game, when Phil mentioned this is my game of the year, I was there day one, and you know what? Played it one sitting there, incredible. I remember coming back with Gabs, my brother, and that. I think we watched a movie in the cinemas or some shit, and it was midnight. Because I completed the game, I kind of knew what was going on. I go, listen, bro, you need to play this game. Some of you guys, if you've not played it, make sure you play it, guys. It's one of the best experiences you'll ever have with an indie game. I remember Gabs were playing it, me and my brothers and that. I was watching him, so when he was struggling a bit with the puzzles, I go, yeah, just do it quickly, because it was like midnight, bro. And he finished that game like 4 o'clock in the morning. He was blown away. So to see like Phil cutting his deal and like to see where he is right now there, it's awesome, because he understands that, listen, deals need to be done. You have to cut this deal. Otherwise, for example, the Stellar Blade. Was that a game of multiplayer when it was announced there?
100%.
So I'm glad that Phil understands. I'm glad he understands. Well, let me take this back. I believe he understood anyway, because he maybe was limited what he could do with Xbox at the time. He could have moved a certain deals. He couldn't do it because Xbox was kind of struggling at the time. But when Phil got that promotion and when he started to move, that's when he started to see the change. And it's dope, because we don't want to be missing out. And Phil's always talked about, like, with Square Enix. Come on, Square. What are we doing here? Let's do something. Let's make something. Phil was going over there to Japan, and it helped that, like, maybe a new CEO definitely helped. Maybe the old CEO did not want to rock with Xbox and Phil Spencer. So it's good to see the deals happen, and it's good to see, like, back in 2016 when this article comes out, that Phil was cutting the deals and wanted the games first.
Yep. Hey, Sean, like just like those like court documents and things that was revealed in court. Phil Spencer ain't as soft as you POSs think he was, huh? Punks. Drawing TJ member for 1 month. Hi guys, we got wow you. Yeah, drawing TJ. Drawing TJ
POS?
next. Drawing TJ next super chat. Be like, yo, man, Xbox needs to buy Disney.
I love it though, man. Consistent, bro. No matter what.
Windows 79 with the 2 is Sean and Tyrone Hill. Let me tell y'all something right there now. Tyrone Hill is ugly. You POSs.
Really?
Yeah, you're ugly.
Oh, come on, player.
I don't know
Come
nothing
on, player.
about that ugly. He's ugly, bro. Look at him. Yes, I look like this and work because he's black. How
Come
dare
on, man.
you?
Come on, that looks better than that, bro.
Look at him. Yes.
Bro, he
This
looks
is
like
Tyrone Hill. Look at this ugly MF.
He looks like a PlayStation 5.
Y'all better apologize to me, damn it.
Is he still playing or is he retired? This guy?
He old. No, he was a player in the 90s and early 2000s. Look at y'all. I can't believe y'all. Apologize to me, damn it.
You're dead.
When this,
Can
I
I
thought
ask
we
you
was cool,
something?
bro. I thought it was
Would you
cool
be
when
prefer to call Whoopi Goldberg or this dude here, Mr. Hill?
Whoopi Goldberg. That's an ugly one. G Stealth with the 2. You POS already on just woke up. I just woke up. Yeah, we on a little early, man, because I'm having issues. I got stuff to do. That kind of came up at the last minute, bro. It wasn't planned. It kind of came up this morning. right? Because I got to take my wife somewhere, and originally I wasn't supposed to, but it's a long story.
This is a long story.
Yeah, Rain Blade with the 2 pounds. Phil is the beast in darkness and loved by Dev. What? Phil is a beast in the darkness and loved by devs. I got
That means in the shadows, like behind the scenes. He's a
yeah.
beast.
Come on, Sean. You think I'm stupid? I know what he meant.
I should have understood. You know what shadows mean.
When to shut you down with the fire. TTS is the wildest podcast. Xbox Echo Chamber needs to step their game up. Damn.
Oh shit!
Why he calling out Xbox Echo Chamber?
Come on, play. That's the homie. That's
It's Ray, man. What you calling out? Oh shit.
That's funny.
Ozzy, remember for 5 months, Halo Infinite is getting more content than Destiny 2 does. Where are all these Bungie fanboys? Oh, they are crying on Destiny 2 subreddit. PS5 is dog shit. TTS Ozzy. Hey man, Halo Infinite is getting a lot of hey, that dude Pierre Hintz is already, doing his magic. They want a lot of content, bro.
They said, listen, they wanted to change. Even though we love the campaign, they wanted to change. The change is happening. This guy, when it came to the Master Chief Collection, regardless what you think when they launch, he got it fixed. He's at a good place right now. Trust me, Halo Infinite, the multiplayer has always been fired. The single player has been good. Content delivery was a bit of an issue.
That's the only real issue, Sean.
That's all it was, bro, man. The game's at 87 metric. I hate these motherfuckers when they say Halo was dog shit. Bro, if the game got a 76, then I would have said, you know what? You got a point. The game got an 87. Don't act like 87 is like some piece of shit score or something.
Bro, hey, let me tell you something, Sean. Halo Infinite gameplay has always been fire.
10 out of 10, bro.
I played the game a couple weeks ago. Fire. The shit is dope, man. So when you hear guys like Holland Moriarty doing the little interviews, but like, yeah, their franchise game, Halo Infinite, no, that's not it. I hate all of you because y'all are full of shit. It doesn't matter. The only issue was content, Sean. The campaign is dope. The multiplayer has always been dope. Now they're dropping content. They dropping modes, extra map, just with not even being in the season, like a new season. They're just dropping extra stuff, man. I'm gonna play that shit today.
I might do a community stream tomorrow.
Halo Infinite is the shit, bro. Now if they got some type of horror mode, man, I love it, bro. I did this 20-0 with the 5. I'm here, Sean. There you go. John TJ. Oh shit, there he is with the 2 Xbox buys. Take 2 next. There you go, John TJ. That's the John TJ we know.
We know that's a come on.
Alex with the 2. Come on, chat. It's Sean and Dut, aka Sharpie.
What's he trying to say there?
He's calling me a Sharpie, Sean. A black marker.
Right, a black marker, right. Oh yeah? Be nice. Be nice. You upset Dirt. Come on, Dirt's got feelings. He's got feelings.
I'm tired of this shit, Sean. Waiting believe with the 5 pounds. Phil wanted the big 3 gaming companies to be successful, but the SIE actions has forced Phil to react, and it's not good for SIE. Phil offered Jim all ABK. Yeah. Pull that shit off the table. This get Call of Duty, bitch. That's all you getting. I love it. Crazy Horse with the 2. Tyree Hill ain't got nothing on Methcast guy. So you said Methcast guy is uglier than Tyrone Hill. Yeah, they both very funny looking. Rain Blade with the 2 pounds. Now all Jim got is COD. Jim cried COD, so he got COD. Yeah, Jim, he got COD, man. Enjoy. That's all you getting, you POS. Raw Rebel with the 5. Dirt looks like a dark-skinned version of Xavier McDaniels.
Who is that?
He another old NBA player. He went.
Why did he keep relating
a dark version?
NBA
he was already
players?
dark. How you gonna say I might be darker than him, but he was already dark. How
pull
dare
the picture
you?
up. I want to see who he is. Pull the picture up. I want to see who he is.
I'm tired of these N words.
I need to see this shit.
It's pieces of shit.
Is he a retired NBA? Is he one of the old
these
schools?
guys from the 90s and shit. They bringing up old 90s. Hey, all y'all as old as me. If y'all know all these damn old ass players. He already dark. Talking about say I'm a dark version of Xavier McDaniels. He already dark. How dare y'all? Pieces of shit.
Let me see. Why does that look like a computer game? That is all right.
He already dark.
Bro, why has he got no eyebrows?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of any bald head black guy that used to play in the NBA. They calling me him. Like last night. Why y'all call me Michael Jordan yet? You pieces of shit. He dark and bald head. I hate you all.
They're always going for the funny ones there.
Yeah, they go to the obscure ones. You know, the ones that wasn't star. They're gonna say Jordan.
POSs.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, what's going on, homie? Like that, it makes a great point. Some of these guys, like some of the super chats they're talking about, like Phil, when it comes to the Activision deal.
Jeremy Brown, how dare you? Tell me that actually looks like dirt. You know what? I'm tired.
You know what's interesting? That like I honestly like do believe like Phil wanted to do these like kind of keep it fair with the crossplay what we're talking about as well, and maybe buying your game and playing on different platforms, which is like the same with the PC cloud gaming. But when PlayStation were doing these deals, taking away games, blocking deals, not even you couldn't even market like a game like Call of Duty, Harry Potter did. They're killing you.
I'm looking at it.
Is it killing you? I'm trying to concentrate here. If this was the best thing to happen to Phil, even though Phil wanted to be Mr. Nice Guy, and I really do believe he wanted to be Mr. Nice Guy, he was kind of pushed into being that person that, listen, we got to cut the bullshit. We got to be cutting these deals. We have to play on these lost players on the same playing field. Otherwise, we're going to get killed in this business. Sorting Nadella, we need to start doing this. We need to start making moves.
Hey,
and
Sean.
we got to see this. The deals are behind the scenes, like with Indiana Jones. There, we were still questioning the. Let's be honest. A lot of people was not sure because it was a Disney IP. Indiana Jones. Do you know what? It might be a multiplat.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a multiplat. But behind the scenes, there, he cut that bullshit off. That game is exclusive, and I'm glad I actually do believe that he got pushed into being that person. Like, listen, it's not happening. We're going to Japan. Square Enix, they're taking away games.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry, Sean.
What's up?
Hey, Aaron Jackson, I do follow hoops. Xavier McDaniels was a good player, but was he a household name? No, he wasn't. Tyrone Hill was a decent player, but he wasn't a household name either. I definitely follow hoops, but we could talk hoops all day. All right, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, 100%. When it comes to basketball, Dirt knows this shit. Trust me. But like,
hey, yo, Chris Howard. Hey, man, go play that PSVR, buddy. I do play Halo. I don't play it as much as some other. I got like 80 hours on Halo. So
yeah, kiss my ass, 70, 80 hours.
Kiss my ass, bitch. I don't have 200 hours. I got 80 hours though. Ho, fuck out of here,
bitch. Snap his ass. But do you feel like, well, just before we move on to the next topic, do you feel like, like he wanted to be that nice guy, Mr. Nice Guy, blah, blah, blah. Do you feel like he got kind of pushed towards that direction? Do you know what? We got to cut the bullshit. It's not happening. It's not working. PlayStation is killing us with this deal. We heard about Bobby Kotick. Listen, oh, yeah, PlayStation. Yo, Bobby, 80%, baby. You can have 80%. We'll take 20. Bobby was like, do you know what? Let me go to Xbox. Let me go to Microsoft. We heard it behind the scenes in the court document. The Sarah Bond mentioned it. They came to us. PlayStation is giving us 80%. Xbox, what are you gonna do about that? We want 80%. Take it or leave it. The game will hit your platform.
Facts.
That's some serious shit there, because Call of Duty is that type of game that comes out every year and kills it. It's a big money. It makes a lot of money for these guys. They didn't have a choice there, because why? Because PlayStation was the market leader. It's still the market leader. So they have power over Xbox. They can do what they want to do with these certain developers and say, listen, we'll give you this. Xbox, when time comes to, when they go to Xbox, these developers, right, PlayStation is giving this, match it. If you don't match it, we're keeping our shit on PlayStation. That's the deal.
Yep. Top notch with the two. Dirt Knuckles was used in the movie Congos. You know what, dog?
That's a good movie though. Back
right.
then, maybe it's a bit cheesy now, bro. But
yeah, Mandingo defied. Dut, did you say Halo was a horror movie? I said horror. some Tingo biddies. Sign me up. I either need to stand 30 feet back or turn my lower half sideways. Giggity. What is wrong with him, man? What's wrong with him? Onyx with the 2. Duts look like Glenn Rice. Love you guys, man. I mean, Glenn Rice was a beast, bro. Went to Michigan. Crazy Horse with the 2. Michael Jordan had talent. Are you saying I ain't got talent, Crazy Horse? No, I'm saying they just pulling out dark-skinned bald head guys.
At least go for the goat.
At least go for the GOAT. Now, me and Jordan about the same complexion.
Same height as well, I
but
believe.
He ain't as ugly as Odin Polynice and Tyrone Hill, though. So maybe y'all pieces of shit, all of you. Hector Mato man for 14 months. I hope ponies hurt their backs from moving all these goalposts. By the way, I'm going to the PSVR2 funeral later this week. Sony has no games. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm with you, bro. PSVR. Mandingo with the 2. Dirt looks like an even black Ola Polynice. Sean, you know what, bro?
I've got no idea what that is.
Sean, you know what, dog?
What's up, dog?
Ola Polynice is the other black bald-headed N-word, bro.
Another basketball player?
Yes, from the 90s.
How these dudes keep pulling up the 90s?
Let me show you this.
They're calling you old.
No,
Bold.
they old if they're knowing all these old-ass basketball players.
This shit is crazy. Let me see this shit.
Look at this. Ugly.
Why?
He used to play for the Pistons at one point.
Yeah, why are they picking people like... do you remember that picture you had? You all shiny and all that shit, bro?
Yeah.
They're picking them type of pictures, bro.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, Come on, man.
Come on, player.
Fuck out of here, man.
That looks better than that.
Yeah, I'm definitely look bad. I'm tired of these pieces of shit. Marketing team Click with the 5. The Xbox Series X is so dark that dirt disappears in front of it. That's a dark Xbox Series X. Hey, boss man, Sean.
What's going on, player?
Hey, Sean, F this.
Dirt. This is
Ray
crazy,
with
bro.
the 2. Hey, yo, dirt is Manute Bow. Xbox Echo Chamber chat is wildest. Man, why are y'all comparing? Hey, man, get out of here, man.
So good. Don't worry about it, player.
I thought we all under the same umbrella, you piece of shit. Raw Rebel with the 2. Dutch looks like a black Anthony Mason is black. He's blacker than me.
That looks like a black person.
Oh my god.
Is this something you're not telling me, player?
Jay Remmer with the 2. TTS, y'all POSs. Thank you, brother. Just let it go, Sean. Let it go. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on there. And let's move on to the dog shit PlayStation VR2 player. Now, do you remember the conversation when we heard the price point about this? Me and you were talking about this. When they announced that shit's going to be $550, we said, you know what? This shit ain't going to do nothing. The hardcore will be there day one because they're capping for it. But overall, for a big market, what did the first one sell there? 5-6 million?
I thought it was like 5.
About 5. Let's call it 6 million. Let's be nice. Let's call it 6 million there. And do you remember the price one? Because you have one, and that's paperweight, I believe. You use it as a doorstop or some shit there.
Yeah. It was, I remember the first drop, it was $400, I believe.
So $400, that was still pricey.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same price as a PlayStation 4 Pro at the time.
Yep.
Be honest with me now, 100%. I know that we got guys like Chris Saw and some people on the internet capping for PlayStation VR2. This is the shit. This is the future. Please tell the good people in the chat. We said it day one. I'm sure the guys in the chat said it day one. Please tell the good people in the chat. When it comes to that PlayStation 1 VR, the first one I'm talking about, you were all excited for it. Yeah, do you know what? Let me see what this is about. Please tell the good people what happened to that first PlayStation VR.
You said what happened to it?
Yeah, the one you got at home.
Oh, you talking about mine personally?
Yes, I want your
that shit
personal
is just
experience.
sitting here. I can't do nothing with it because I sold my PS4 Pro towards my PS5. It's just sitting here because I can't use it on the PS5. The games I got for it I can't use because the PSVR2 is not backwards compatible. So I just got a punk ass PSVR just sitting here that I can't do nothing with. It's useless. It's like having a car with no engine. It's just sitting there.
Now, Dirt, you've been hearing a bit of news about PSVR 2, bro. Are you surprised that motherfucker's collecting dust. Are you surprised people are coming out? You know what? You know,
We said this is gonna happen.
there, $600. That shit is $600 there. Do you actually believe that? Listen, do you actually believe, guys in the chat? Do you actually believe that PlayStation was gonna get their own first-party studios and double down on all of that shit there? Are they gonna spend time on that shit?
Of course not, bro.
It's not easy developing games like. Look what with the Connect there. We always talk about the Connect is like £129, $150, I believe it was. That they were getting like rare to make games. It's not easy. You gotta get dedicated studios making these games. Proper. If you want proper support, dropping games like per quarter, you need dedicated studios. And on top of that, these are experiences. They're not full
That's
games.
all they are. Yep.
That's the problem. That's where the problem lies. So you're paying $600 for experiences there. I was talking about that Aloy, that fat bitch, climbing mountains. Let's be real there. I was listening to Dog Shit podcast. Yo, that's amazing. You can put your hands into the water. I was like, bitch! If I want to put my hands in the water, I'll go to the kitchen sink or some shit. If I want to climb a mountain or a rock or some shit, I'll go climb a rock or a mountain outside or some shit. Bro, dude, are you shocked? Are you surprised that at PlayStation VR people are talking about, you know what? This is not looking good. I expected PlayStation to double down, dropping games, but it's collecting dust. Does this surprise you, player?
No. Sean, listen, man. I'm not going to say I'm the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not stupid. All you have to do was pay attention to how they rolled out the PSVR. No backwards compatibility. It won't work on the PS4, and it's going to be $600. It's more than a damn console. It's more than the PlayStation 5. And they had no killer apps. Like you said, the horror of the mountain, climbing up the mountain is shit. Look, you can play in the water. Like you said, you can go in your kitchen sink and do that shit. What's so special with that? Look and see if these water look better anyway. Right? So it's like, bro, what did they think was going to happen? The only person who was really capping for it was Chris Hart. I mean, it was another Simona Pony saying, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah. Bro, VR is not taking off, and Phil Spencer was right. Ponies love that clip of Phil Spencer saying high fidelity VR. But like I said, Phil Spencer and them say, you know what? VR ain't taking off. Fuck VR. No need to have third party even, have VR on our console. If VR would have took off, I guarantee you they would have probably, I don't know if they would have did one themselves, but they would have allowed third party to run on the Xbox One X. Nobody cares, bro. It's not time. Maybe eventually, but right now it's not time, man. And, like Ryan McCaffrey he said, I massively regret the $597, including tax, that I spent on PSVR. I love great VR game experiences, and I was so excited that Sony was doubling down with a true, powerful second-gen headset, but they burned me. There are no games. It already feels dead. Look at the layer of dust. and it's so funny because I said last night, it was a couple ponies. There's the games. And the motherfucker named 5 of the worst games I've ever heard of. There's games. Green blood. No, not green blood. Green hell. What the hell? What are these games? Right now, I know there ain't gonna be AAA games on PSVR, but what's the point? And yes, we're talking about a topic that Ryan McCaffrey started. Last week we was talking about a topic that Kid Smooth started. Starfield, lack of marketing. The ponies ran with that topic, didn't they? So we running with this one. Huh? When Kid Smooth said that Starfield marketing, he don't like their marketing, ponies start doing videos. Dreamcast guy. It was a topic on these pony podcasts. So yeah, we're doing this topic about Ryan McCaffrey's tweet. And it wasn't just him, because Brian Altano, who also works at IGN, said something very similar. So, yeah.
Dad, we always talk about this. No, do you want to get a super chats killer?
John TJ with the 5. Derek, you are shorter than Shaq. Your hair looks the same. Man, dealing with thickest with the two. Dirt looks like a crunchier, blacker Nick Van Exel. What does crunchier mean?
Is that another basketball player?
Yeah, another basketball player. He's like more brown. Corey Tillwell with the two. Dirt looks like 1159 Popeye Jones. Now Popeye Jones is the ugliest basketball player of all time. Well, like him and Tyrone Hill going head to head. Popeye Jones was more lighter though. Eternal Shana to fight. If Dirt is Whoopi, Phil is that shy nun that sang low until Whoopi touched her stomach and got her voice got loud. Phil is being really loud, buying. Yeah, Phil doing his thing, man. No doubt about it. Crazy Horse with the two. The Dirt on Ryan's PSVR2 headset says that, oh, yeah, he ain't been playing him. He ain't lying. Bro, my PS5 got dust on. I ain't played that shit in months. Raw Rebel with the 5. The Game Pass onslaught starts in a couple of weeks. The opponents will be on Twitter more than playing. They will be playing Spider-Man DLC. Facts. Rain G4 to 5. What's funny is Ponybots was blaming Phil for not pursuing VR, and Ponies wanted Xbox to do VR because they said it would have helped the VR market. Man, F VR, bro. Flat out. I saw guys, man, pull up that clip. Like, where y'all VR at? Now, that was before PlayStation announced the price and shit. After they announced that price, the only person who was talking about VR was Chris Hart, man. Because, he seems to genuinely like VR, and that's cool. But get the hell out of here with that shit, man. Just because you like it don't mean everybody else like it. That's because you think it's great don't mean everybody else think it's great. G-Step with the 2. FIGN sellouts. Oh.
You got one more?
Nah.
You know what's interesting about that when you talk about VR? When Phil mentioned that, I understand why he mentioned it because PlayStation was doing it. Just the same with the PlayStation 4 Pro. They're going to announce the Xbox One X, more powerful console. And I was with it at the time. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's good. Compete with them. But I'm glad, I was never 100% with it. When it comes to VR, I was never 100% with it. Because I know, you closed off and all that bullshit. And, depends on where you live as well, your house, your room. You need space to do certain shit. Even with the connector, you need the space to do certain shit with the dance moves and dodgeball and all of that shit. Connect rivals. So VR, told, you know what? It's not there. It's not ready. But if Xbox was doing it, you got to compete against PlayStation. Now, one of the best decisions I would say Phil made. I'm not sure when he decided to pull back on it or he just said it because of marketing reason. I'm glad he pulled back on that and focused on games, proper games for the Xbox consoles and buying developers and studios. That's what I'm happy with. Imagine he focused that shit on that because it was quite difficult because you got to understand, guys. The Kinect, what's going on post-up? The Kinect, they put a lot of money into that shit. That were built into the machine, dedicated for that machine, Xbox One. And when that shit doesn't take off for them, especially the Kinect 2.0 I'm talking about, they were like, shit, that's a problem. That's actually a problem, that. And it's difficult, guys, going back into, getting something like that again, spending $500 is quite difficult, guys, to get back into that market. So that was the best thing you ever done. To see what, PlayStation VR is doing right now, number 2, people are talking about it's collecting dust. I'm not surprised. Why am I surprised for?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said.
That it's not easy making games and pushing games out. People struggle to drop games on a normal console basis. Never mind making special VR games. That's hard enough there.
Honestly,
you gotta get dedicated studios.
I'm surprised they doubled down on it. Actually, I was surprised when they announced PSVR2 because I didn't think the first one was successful enough to do a sequel. I mean, do a part 2. Do a follow-up, I should say. I didn't think it was successful enough. And look, it's not. Look at part 2. And Ponies really sat there when that report came out that the PSVR2 flopped, and then the thing came out, said it sold 200 or 300 or whatever it was, 400, 5,000, whatever it was. And people was like, see, you bots? Yeah, I thought y'all said it flopped. It did. It did. They ain't talked about it since. Ain't no games on it.
They were talking shit. We were talking shit. Listen, $600 is not good enough. If that shit was $200 there, I would say, you know what, fair place.
Yeah, I would have bought it if it was $200.
I would say fair place. Now I talked about this on TTMS, and I'm not sure if you talked about it. I know me and you always talk about the Connect. I said, and people might say, these ponies might say, well, you guys are capping for the Connect. Bro, the Connect was $150. That bitch wasn't more than the console. It was $150. And he didn't need to put a helmet on your fucking head.
Right.
He did not need to hold any controllers there, motion controllers. That shit was free range. That was the beauty about it. That's one of the biggest points about Connect. It was free range there. You don't need to hold like nothing. You're there. Your body is the controller. Shit, crazy to me, man. You guys are spending $600. You expect Sony to pump out AAA games. The best game they did is that Hoe of the Mountain. That shit didn't hit that good.
They didn't might care about that.
The only game that they always talk about there, I would say for the first party game I'm talking about, it's GT7, the car racing game.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And do you know what? I believe that would be a dope game for the PlayStation VR. But other than that, where's your Half-Life Alex? How many VR games do they say, do you know what, this is incredible? This is like the shit. This is the game you want to buy for VR games.
No.
There's not a lot. And the support, like when it comes to like when people compare it to like the Quest and the other ones, HTC Vive, them are PC platforms. They got more support, more games on it. So they can do a lot more on the PC platform where this is close to the PlayStation only. And that's what the problem is. We said, open that bitch up. Put that shit on PC. Then he might sell some shit. But no, you know what PlayStation's like? Keep that shit locked in. They like to think it's back in the 90s, 2005s.
No, that's why they're struggling now. Look, man. See, let me say this. They want to bring up the Connect. You know why they bring up the Connect? Because the Connect 2.0 was a failure. Not the original Connect, you pieces of shit. The original Connect was a beast. It was $150, and it sold, like what Spider-Man say, it sold 45 million. The first Connect was amazing. That's what made Don Mattrick think, yo, put that bitch in the box. Right? Now, but what happened with the Xbox One? Not only did people not want the Connect anymore, they didn't have any software for it. Remember at the launch, they might have had, like, they had like a demo. They had no software for the Connect. And using it as, talking to it and, doing certain things with it wasn't enough. Like it was incorporated in certain games. The first Connect was amazing. Like I tell you guys all the time, I still have mine and my 360. I might bring that bitch downstairs in my family room and play it. But that's the thing, man. It's okay. Not everything work. Virtual Boy was a failure, right? I remember that red ass shit. I remember going into Funko Land like, what the hell is this? And at that time, Nintendo, everything they touched was gold. But I was like, what is this red ass shit? I remember playing a demo of it, like, ain't number red and black. And it failed. It happens. PSVR2, I think is a failure. Even if they get the price lower, they got to have software that makes people want to play it or buy it.
Or interested in it.
Or interested in it. Right. Interest. There's no hell of a third-party games or some games that's worthy. And like you said, there's rarely games. Resident Evil 4 is not going to move the needle because it's in VR. Gran Turismo 7 is not going to move the needle because it's in VR. It's done, bro. PlayStation might as well move on. I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will as well, but like you gotta understand, like when Ryan McCaffrey was hoping they gotta double down on this, we said they're doubling down. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. But the problem with PlayStation, they love to keep the shit locked into one ecosystem. If that shit launched on PC day one, it would have been a different ball game. Yep. If we had support PC, they should focus on. They love selling hardware there. Why didn't they focus on putting that shit on the PC? But we know why. Because they want their own PlayStation store. They want to make the money. They don't want to put that shit so Steam gets the money. That's what it is there. They want to make all of the money. That's why they don't want to put the games day one on PC. They want to get all of the money. If they had their own platform, like PlayStation Store on PC, they would have dropped that shit day one on PC. But they know Steam is a killer. Epic Games is a killer on PC. So they know that's why they don't drop the games day one. Maybe over time, they might have to do it. They might have to bend the knee and listen. We're going to be dropping our games day one. We know the live services games are becoming day one, but maybe the first party bangers, quote unquote, will become will probably launch day one on Steam.
Bro,
if they don't have their own platform.
If they want to be successful, they're gonna have to drop their games day one. I know a couple of games did okay, like maybe God of War did okay, and some other ones. But if they want to truly maximize PC, they got to drop that shit day one, bro. Because if you got the game, Ratchet & Clank coming out 2 years later, don't nobody. But you saw it on Ratchet & Clank numbers. I think it shit sold like 6,000.
Bro, do you know what's funny, there? I'm glad you brought this topic as well. Do you remember they said PlayStation does it the right way? They dropped the game on PlayStation, get all of the money, then they double dip. Bitch, what happened to Ratchet Clank? What happened to that shit? Bitch sold what, 6,000-7,000? Bro, that game ain't gonna do shit. That game just about sold over 1 million on PlayStation 5.
Sean, people got to realize, Xbox realizes this. They've realized this in the past. Most PC players, like hardcore PC players, they don't have consoles. Most hardcore PC players, that's their platform of choice. So if you have a game that drops on PS5 in 2021, then in 2023, say here guys, here PC guys, and it's still $60. Like, man, fuck that game.
2 years later, this ain't Nintendo shit.
Right. like F that game, man. We know too much about this game. We don't want that game.
That did. Do you remember when Xbox were trying to push their own platform on PC? Which they're still pushing it, but they were like, nah, we'll keep our games there. We'll keep
Windows
the
Store.
Halos, the new store. What happened? Steam slapped the shit out of them.
Bro, they
PC
say, you know
didn't
what?
want to fuck with them.
PC players like what they like. They like Steam. They said, Microsoft said, you know what? The hell with it, bro. Let's go ahead and put all of our games on Steam. After Windows Store.
They knew they
about
couldn't
what
match
Call
it.
of Duty tried to do BattleNet. People didn't care. You know what? Put the shit on Steam, bro. Just stop playing. They like Steam. Epic. What happened with Epic Store? Because they tried to compete with Steam. I don't think that went too well.
No, they put a lot of money into that shit as well. They're giving free games for money. They might be doing okay, but Steam is Steam, bro. Like even like Xbox, like do you know what? Let's just stop it. Let's just why compete with these guys? If the PC players don't want to move, and all of the libraries on Steam, just drop the game on Steam, guys.
Facts. Just drop it.
And that's what they did.
Yep. Hey, Raw Rebel with the 2. Sam Cassell is one of the worst looking players. He legit look like ET, bro. Corey Tidwell with the 5. Shine can get it too, looking like Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba do and dot.
Yabba dabba do and dot.
Oh, they talking shit.
POS. Don't talk shit about me.
Mandingo with the 10. Dut. My house was hit by lightning. It took out many things, including my Xbox. Oddly enough, I have a Samsung TV. Let me tell you about the cloud gaming. It's nice. Never knew it. Got to try it. Okay, facts, man. Because I'm still talking about getting me a new TV. I don't really need. I mean, I need one, but not for real. So it's like I'm taking my time. Raiden Blade with the 2 pounds. Microsoft been working on VR before SIE and chosen not to VR. Yeah, man. They pay attention to the numbers. They see what the audience wants. People was not buying. Listen, man, VR was not growing enough or fast enough. John T35. Sleepy Joe is Dreamcast guy's father. No wonder why the way he looks. Man, Sleepy Joe.
TTS player.
G Steph with the 5. Tell you something, guys. The Kinect was better than the Wii, and that is fact. In fact, to me, I agree with you. The Kinect was, man. I could talk about the Kinect all day because it was such a great peripheral, bro. I remember buying that Kinect, taking it home, and my kids, of course, they were much smaller then. I think my 14-year-old was like 2 or something. She was still like she was a toddler, bro. They played the shit out of that Kinect. That shit was fire, man.
That's why I'm gutted now, dude, because my nieces and my kids are growing up at that age.
eBay. See, you don't have no Xbox though. See, I see.
I can get it, but I'm like, I will get it in the new when I get my house ready. But
yeah, I mean, you can probably get a 360, Connect and a couple of games for like $100.
I'm like, damn, man, I wish the support was still there because of the kids now, no nieces
Yeah.
and kids, because they're like used to the Wii motions and all that
Buy
bullshit.
Skittles.
But I'm like, yo, the Connect, and they're like, what are you talking about?
They'll
I'm like,
love it, bro.
they
They'll
will
love
love
it.
that shit, bro. But
With
I
that
wish there
bowling
was more
shit,
games.
man. Bro, my daughter was loving that volleyball one. That was on Connect Sports 2 because I bought Connect Sports 1, Connect Sports 2, a couple of the Dance Centrals. Man, my daughter was loving that volleyball because she played volleyball and she loved volleyball, so she was loving that volleyball.
I actually do believe there's still a chance to bring it back, but do it the right way. Don't force it.
Yeah.
Have dedicated studios. Make sure that bitch ain't more than $200.
Yeah. If
That's the way to
Motion
do it,
Gaming
bro.
come back, they probably will have a chance. You're right about that. 108 Dragons with the 2 ponies wear PlayStation sandals to church of clowns. Oh, goodness. PlayStation sandals.
What's going on, 108?
108, what's up, bro? Mitchie Pooh, member for 5 months. Sean, your body is the controller. Oh! Keep up the good work, TTS. Oh, come on, Paris.
I've got it marked anyway. Keep going.
Profit with the 5. Ran Ratchet and Clank on 7,200 RPM HDD with no problem. So much for the super duper SSD. Oh, look at that. The super duper SSD. There's nothing is possible.
Yo, we knew they were full of shit. When
Come
it came
on,
to
Perry.
the SSD, what's Paris talking about?
He said I'm Dale Davis. But Dale Davis wasn't bald. Dale Davis was a beast, though. Come on, Perry.
Guess what Paris sent me in the DMs?
What's that?
He sent me this.
He ain't seen that shit.
He sent me this.
Come on, Sean. Paris ain't seen you that shit.
Come on, Paris. Come on, play. There's no need for that play. Come on. You can look at this shit, yeah. You look at this shit.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
PlayStation VR2. Your Paris, why do you have to do him like that for?
You know, Paris ain't did that shit, man.
He did that shit. He sent the shit.
I'm too chunky to be frozen. Hey, man, y'all laugh a little bit hard in that chat, man. Show some damn respect. Yeah, but what was the topic?
We're talking about we just kind of rambled on with other things, but
yeah,
we'll see how it goes with when the PlayStation VR. Like, look, we're not doubting the tech. I would never doubt the tech.
No, I'm sure the tech is great, man.
Yeah, but it's just the price point that you got to get the support of the studios, and when you make these tinky winky games, people are paying $600. They want the high experience gaming, and if you're not getting that, what's gonna happen? It's gonna start collecting dust.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what's going on, man. But you know, it is what it is, Sean.
It is what it is, player. But let's move on to the next topic, player.
Frozone. Oh, we got 3 supers at the same time.
Let's go.
Justin Boodram with the 5. Shout out to you guys. And WBG, thanks for getting me through my workday. TTS, thank you, bro, for supporting. We appreciate you.
The support, player, man.
Yeah. 108, what's up, homie? With the 2 ponies eat toenails like corn chips.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with you today, 108? Oh, man, 108 silly, man. Mandingo with the 10. Sean, sending normal super chats is weird. And innuendo less super chat for me is like a dude pretending to be a chick but has a third leg. Awkward. What? I shall get back to my diabolical debauchery. Oh my God, what's wrong? Man. He sent a regular super chat. He didn't feel right. Parents say I'm Anthony Mason the game, and so it's all good. Okay, that's cool. Hey man, they already called me Anthony Mason earlier in the chat, man. They just thinking of any dark skinned 90s NBA player and calling me him. See, now NBA is so many mixed dudes in the NBA and as many dark skinned guys as it used to be.
Yeah, there are a lot of light skinned guys.
Yeah, a lot of light skinned guys in the NBA now.
So that's why they keep going back to the old 90s, the bald headed dudes.
They going to the 90s,
5s, yeah. They're going back to the 90s.
There's a few like Draymond Green, you know, there's a few, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's move on to the next topic and that.
All right.
I don't want to talk about Starfield. You know, when Starfield wasn't getting marketing and people ran with that shit. You know, you seen the thumbnails, you seen the YouTube videos. But recently, just after that day, you started to see Starfield marketing. They're doing, I know, like, they're not doing it the way people might want to do it. but they're showing off like the chairs, the gaming chairs. Like Paris, this is for Paris. 1 second. What is this? I can't find it, bro. But I'll find it in a minute there. But talking about that Starfield, like that, you seen the marketing here right now. What's going on with the Starfield? They're showing like they're doing on PC cards, the gaming chairs, bomber jackets. I'm not sure if you've seen the recent tweet.
Yeah, the bomber jacket cold, man.
I'm gonna order that shit.
Yeah, I would love to order it. Yeah,
I can buy that shit. Yo, Paris, please tell us in the chat. Did you receive a chair?
That was nice, man.
That's nice, that shit, bro.
That was nice, bro.
That's over 1G.
I need a new gaming chair too, man, because I got one for the desk with that I'm sitting in now, but I need another one to actually play my games in. What's the price though? Because I saw they have some nice chairs that someone showed on Twitter, but they was talking about $1,300. I'm not about to pay that for a gaming chair, bro. So that one probably about $600 or something. But I mean, you got to pay for like at least $300, $400 for a good gaming chair. But I'm not going above $300, bro.
Now, can I ask you something? When you look at this,
Perry said they've been tagging them all morning over
that. I should put like Paris face there or some shit. But anyway, like when you look at this, where is Starfield available? Where can you play Starfield?
You can play Xbox, PC, Xbox ecosystem, Xbox Game Pass.
Xbox Game Pass, the PC platform, Samsung's TV. Now, you look at this. We talked about Fallout 4 numbers. The first 24 hours, remind the good people in chat, how much did it sell in the first 24 hours?
The first 24 hours Fallout 4, so what was it, 12 million?
Around about 12 million. So we know this is a massive game. This is a brand new IP from Todd Howard now. This might be one of them games that does everything, like what they talked about with Fallout, Elder Scroll, everything in one game. They are pushing the marketing right now. They're ramping it up now because within the next couple of weeks, Starfield's coming out, the early edition. They look at this here. This is for PC gaming people. They're showing the AMD graphic cards there. That's marketing there.
That's pretty sweet.
That's another marketing there. They're pushing on the marketing
there. I don't see the graphics card. Oh, did you show the graphics card? Because they didn't show it.
Oh, there's a graphics card like AMD.
Yeah, I saw it though. Yeah, I did see it.
They talked about that. People saying Starfield needs more marketing. We look what happened when the Starfield Direct, it was the #1 game on Steam wishlist. We're looking at this right now, the Starfield Premium Edition. #1 on Amazon store.
Nice.
Sometimes the people like when Paris came in the Rocky with the chat last week, sometimes people just on social media do the marketing for you. Sometimes some games don't need marketing. For example, a game like I know it's not fair to compare it, but like GTA, that game does not need marketing.
It does not need marketing.
They can drop that game tomorrow and it'll just do gangbuster sales. It'll just take over. Now,
Sean, hey, can I show you something else?
Yeah, you go for it, bro. Let me off this. Go for it.
We talking about Starfield and how people feel about Starfield. Let me show you. ACG, right? He has a pretty big following.
Shout out to him. He does good reviews.
Yeah. This is 5,543 votes. He said, "Are one of these your next big game purchase? And if not, what is?" He has Armored Core 6, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man, and Starfield. Look what's winning. 47%, 47.5% Starfield. This is a huge game, Sean. Like you mentioned, I know ACGs, this is only like 5,500 votes, but it's still telling because that's still 5,500 votes. That's a nice chunk. But
I don't think he plays more. I think he's kind of more balanced when it comes to his gaming. When he does his videos, so he's not like, he's an Xbox guy. That's what he's capping for. That's the reason. No,
I don't think nobody would call him a bot or a pony. He sees more
pony,
down the line. But the thing is, what you mentioned it like Bethesda, Fallout 4. So 12 million in one day. Now, I understand this game, Starfield, is not a multi-platform game, but PC guys, they love Bethesda games. We mentioned, what was that, earlier this year or maybe last year, that Skyrim was still in the top 50 games sold on Steam.
Top 100, and it's been like over 10 years.
Yeah, it's like crazy, bro. They love Bethesda games, and this is the first brand new IP from Ty Howard and those guys in years. Brand new IP. Oh, the Zen called everybody a pony that don't care. Xbox, but so listen, man, it's going to be huge. And I think people really wanted to fail. The PlayStation guys, they wanted to fail. They wanted to have a bad Metacritic. But at the end of the day, the game is going to be extremely successful. And it only drops in a couple weeks, a few weeks, bro. So
Yeah, the
I'm
early
excited
edition.
for it, man.
Yeah, the premium, well, the early access edition. Yeah, you gotta understand. Like I always talk about is that me and you, we will play the game. If we don't like it, we will move along. It's simple as.
Yeah.
I might put 10 hours and you know what? This game's not for me.
I think I'm gonna like it though.
Yeah, I'm open. I'm open.
Yeah,
So
because
this game
I'm
is
gonna tell
crazy
you.
big.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm really gonna take my time and sit down because there's games that I tried to like. I did not like what's the first person shooter when you fighting robots? Why? Atomic Heart. I did not like it, bro. I played it. I put like maybe 4 or 5 hours into it, bro. I did not like it. And I tried my best. I was like, nah, this game ain't for me. So I uninstalled it. But Starfield, man, it looks good to me. I can't wait for it, bro. I can't wait. Now, even with a game like Fallout 4, bro, I put a little time into it. It wasn't bad. It was just some things I just couldn't get into. Like, it was some things I didn't like about it. But I would definitely give it another try in the future. But I believe Starfield is going to be good for me. 108 with the 2. Dut look like Tyrell Hill. I'm mad at you. 108. I know you light skinned, and I'm mad at you. Xbox and Mike said, Dirk, why didn't you like Elden Ring? I don't like no From Software game. I just don't, bro. I got caught up in the hype of Elden Ring, and I bought it, and I just didn't like it. I would tell you, out of all of their games, the one I liked the most was Sekiro. I actually liked that one the most. Yeah. I just didn't like Atomic Heart Do Togo and Xbox. I just didn't like it, bro. I tried to. I actually made it. I made it outside of the building, made it back out, made it to the where you're outside, and I just didn't like it, bro. When I made it outside, them little stupid ass robots was coming from everywhere. I was like, man, F this game, bro. Hey, Island Gaming with Jay. What's up? Hey, I gotta ask you a question, bro. Why every time you post a video, you tag a bunch of ponies? I know they're your homies, bro, but man, you need the damn ponies ain't no good for you, man. They ever retweet your shit? Maybe some of them do, but yeah, you always tag a bunch of damn ponies, bro. I mean, no, that's cool, man. You got to figure out yourself. 100%. I mean, yeah, like some people like the game, but I didn't care for it. We don't always like the same games. We all have different tastes. Railski, I agree with me. Said after getting out of the building, Atomic Heart fell off. That's where I started to really hate the game. In the building, it was okay. Once you get outside, that shit got trash, bro. I was like, this shit trash. It just got trash to me. I just did not like it once you got out of the building, bro. So,
but that's the best thing about it, is like, obviously, because you're a Game Pass subscriber, it's dope. You give it a try. Like, for example, a game like Chain Echoes. Well, never bought that game. I played it completely. I love that game. I'm playing Nuni Kuni at the moment.
I'll be right back, Sean. Give me a second.
No worries. I'm playing Nuni Kuni at the moment. Playing it. I'm enjoying that game right now. I'm probably still about 25 hours away from completing that game. That's what I love about this. Certain games that comes to the Game Pass platform. It's nice. You can give them a try. Do you know what? Let me give this game a try. People have been talking about it. I've been hearing about it on Twitter. Let's give it a try. If you don't like it, you move along. It's simple as that. If you do like it, you know what? The next game that this team that drops, I'm there day one. And that's what I love about like Starfield. I'll give it a try. 10, 15 hours in. If I'm not feeling it, what will I do? I will drop it. The game was not for me. I'm not saying the game is shit, but it's not for me. Let's move along.
Hey, Sean, I gotta go, bro.
You gotta go. Yeah, you go for it, bro. Then.
Hey, yo. Mari's the Xbox. No, Pastor J he's the Xbox guy, but he cool with some ponies though. All right, I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
No worries, bro. I'll hit you later anyway. You take care,
man.
player.
Yeah.
No worries, man. Now that's what I love about this. When it comes to this, guys, that's what I love. 1 second, guys. Let me pull this up. Yeah, take care, man. Give a shout out to Dare. He's got a lot going on at the moment, so shout out to Dare, and hopefully everything is okay. It should be okay anyway. But that's what I love about this, because when it comes to the Starfield topic, yeah, peace, yeah, 100%, guys. Let's give a shout out to Dare. I'm expecting big numbers for Starfield, even though Starfield's it's in Game Pass. I'm expecting big numbers because the PC platform, because the game is available on Steam, it's not locked down on one It's not locked down in one store. It's not locked down in the Windows Store. Yeah, top notch, because use your imagination when it comes to Starfield. You want me to bring someone in? Should I bring Web Dave in? Yo, Web Dave, let me know if you want to come and hop in for a minute, because I'm going to do rocking with the chat, so obviously a lot of the guys can come in and give the take anyway. But let me know, Web Dave. 1 second. Yeah, anyway. Starfield, guys, it's going to be massive. Don't let anybody tell you it's not going to be a big game. Regardless if you like the game or you don't like the game. If you don't rock out with them type of games, you don't rock out with them. But I know that's going to be a big game. When that game drops, trust me, the people on the PC platform are going to do some crazy shit. You've seen some of the mods they do. You've seen, when it comes to the platform, it's going to be epic. They're talking about they're going to put a Fallout game in one of the planets. A Fallout game in one of the planets in Starfield. Someone's working on that. I believe it's Fallout London. London base. That's what I'm talking about. This game is going to be untouchable. 25 years in the making. The most polished this game is ever going to be. Don't get me wrong. There will be bugs. But this will be one of the most polished games that's going to ever be there, bro. Trust me. And that's what I'm talking about. You got to understand. This is going to be a different game. A different level this is going to be. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Skyrim has sold 60 million, guys. Regardless, if I say the game is shit, the game is not for me. Some of you guys may say, you know what, Sean? I tried it. The game is not for me. That game is a juggernaut. Even though the game is on Game Pass when it comes to the Xbox ecosystem and the Windows Store on PC, a lot of people look. It's the number one wish list on Steam, on Amazon. Shit. This game is gonna be another game that's gonna last for another 10, 20 years. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing with this game. It's gonna be a beast. Yeah, 100%. GeForce Now. Starfield could run on GeForce Now. This is what I'm talking about. Starfield is gonna be everywhere, and the marketing is ramping up. As time is going on, it will ramp up. You will see, they're talking about the AMD cards, Starfield chairs, Samsung TVs. You've seen the Xbox marketing as well. You will see all of the marketing ramp up. But sometimes, some games don't need marketing like that. They know that's a Todd Howard game. That's a Bethesda game. You can say what you want about Fallout 76. It was a different time. This is under Microsoft. Given the most time ever, because we talked about this game would have dropped in 2020, late 2020 or 2021. The game would have been broken. This game has gotten 2 delays. Make sure the game is perfect, close to perfect. Web Dave, let me know if you want to come on, bro. Send me a DM, bro. You know what? I'll send him a message. I might not send it. 1 second. So I'm going to do Rocky with the chat anyway. Let me see. 1 second. Let me see what I can do. Why it's not pasting for? Just give me a second, guys. 1 second. There we go. I sent you a DM if you want to hop in, Dave. But that's the beauty about this, guys. Honestly, Starfield is going to be a juggernaut. When people say, when we're trying to downplay it, trust me, when that game comes out, now what Dirt was showing just earlier with ACG, it shows you how big of a game it is. Regardless of what we think. Spider-Man's a big game, big IP. That ain't got shit on Starfield. I'll make 2 great games. I'm looking forward to that. But we know when it comes to Starfield, it's a different beast. And I'm looking forward to that. Now, before I get to rocking with the chat, guys, I want to talk about the PlayStation Slim, guys, for a second. I really want to talk about the PlayStation Slim. What's going on, guys, man? What's good? The PlayStation Slim, guys. There's leaks coming out that the PlayStation Slim, PS5 Slim, we know it's going to be coming out very soon. I'm not sure if PlayStation is going to have another showcase or when they will showcase this new PlayStation Slim. But there are leaks coming out talking about the PlayStation Slim. And honestly, guys, there's not much you can see of it at the moment. But I actually do believe it's going to happen. It's going to be coming soon. And I'm not sure if you guys, this is an early leak of it. You guys take a look at it. Let me know what you think of this. Then I'll do Rocky with the chat. Here's the image of the PlayStation 5 Slim. And let's be honest, guys. Let me put my camera. I'm gonna put my camera on. Let's be honest, guys. Here's the first look at the PlayStation 5 Slim. And I'm gonna say something. That is still a big bitch. This PlayStation 5 is still a big bitch. Looking at this right now, guys. Look at this shit. What am I looking at? This is supposed to be the PlayStation 5 Slim. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, yo, what is this? I'm going to say something. When I look at the PlayStation 5, let me tell you something. Whenever I look at the PlayStation 5, this is what I think of the PlayStation 5.
Big, fat, nasty, greasy, fat, stank, bloated, cheesy, backed, 12 sandwich eating bastard.
That's what I think of the PlayStation 5, guys. Honestly. An ugly bitch. Now the Slim, could it be better? Maybe the Slim might be a bit more slimmer. It should be slimmer because it's called a PlayStation 5 Slim. No physical drive in it. Let's see what happens. It still looks like a router if you're from the States. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when they're gonna drop this, but I'm not surprised they are dropping the PlayStation 5 prices down. So I expect the Slim to come soon as possible, to be honest. Maybe when Spider-Man comes out, because they're dropping the limited edition Spider-Man. We'll find out what's going to happen with the PlayStation 5 Slim. But guys, if some of you guys not got the PlayStation 5 Slim, if some of you guys don't have a PlayStation 5, is this the time you're going to get the PlayStation? Is this like, do you know what, I'll pull the trigger on this. This is the time to get a PlayStation 5. Or are you going to be waiting on the PlayStation 5 Pro? Because Tom Henderson, let's be real, regardless of what you think, Tom Henderson, he's got sources. He understands what's going on with the PlayStation. He announced the PlayStation Q, the tablet, the thing, what's it called? The PlayStation handheld. He announced that first person to talk about it. It got released, it got revealed. The PlayStation 5 Slim, and he talks about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Are you guys going to dip into the PlayStation 5 Slim, or are you waiting for the PlayStation 5 Pro? I'm not sure what it is, guys. What's going to happen, to be honest. The PlayStation 5 Slim makes sense. Because when you like 3-4 years into the generation, it makes sense to do a slim version. I expect, I know Nick from Xbox either talked about an Xbox Series X digital edition. But he's not sure if it's going to be a slim model or just a full-on digital edition. We're not sure about that. But only time will tell, guys. Only time will tell. Over time, like I know people are talking about, is Xbox going to do a Series X Pro? I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure about that, guys. If Xbox is going to do one as well. Because we know Xbox loses a lot of money on the console space. They lose a lot of money. They're losing up to $100 to $200. That's what Phil Spencer talked about earlier this year. They lose money on the consoles. That's why they're putting the games and moving the Game Pass ecosystem, the Xbox ecosystem, on multiple platforms. That's what they want to do. They gotta do that to grow your platform. The console space is capping out 120, 130 million every generation. That's a problem. They're not seeing growth. They're seeing growth in the money, but they're not seeing growth in the console space. So what Phil and his team is doing, putting the games everywhere, putting the ecosystem on as much platforms as you can. TVs, PC, tablets, handheld, console space, mobile space, tablets. What's next? Maybe cars like the Tesla. People are playing Game Pass in the Tesla cars. And that's the future of gaming. That's what we're talking about. What's going on, homie? Before we get to Rocky with the chat, yeah, Dirt had to step out for a second. Phase 114 with the 2. Dirt looks like the dark-skinned Moss Man from He-Man. Oh, come on, play. Leave Dirt alone. Leave Dirt alone. Marketing team with the click with the 5. Laughing at that ish is so big it doesn't even fit in the picture. Facts, bro. That PlayStation 5 Slim is still big. It doesn't fit in the picture, play. It does not fit in the picture, play. But anyway, guys. My homie Dirt's not here. But anyway, guys. Guess what time is it, killer? Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Rocking with the Chat. This is the last part of the show. I'll drop a link in the chat. You guys get like 2 minutes. I might do it a bit different this time because Dirt's not here. I might get a couple of people on, get the takes on a certain topic, and we go from there, play. But what's going on, my G's, man? I hope you guys are good. We got Deploy 19. What's going on? 619. Sorry, play. What's going on, killer?
What's good? What's good?
I'm good, bro. How about yourself?
Finally got a cool day in San Diego. It's been hottest. It's been hotter than the PS5 lately.
Oh,
So we got a break.
I told you not to listen, bro. What did I tell you about our Final Fantasy? I told you don't put that bitch in.
I sold my PlayStation.
Have you sold that
PlayStation
bitch?
Yeah, I sold that bitch. It was just collecting dust. They got no fucking games. There's no need to get a PlayStation. All they got is Spider-Man 2. We already played the game. It's the third Spider-Man game in 5 years. Why are these motherfucking pony bots and the media not talking about this? PlayStation thought they was going to come into this generation and money half the fucking games like they did last time and spend 6-7 years to develop their first party games and drop it at the end of the generation. Phil Spencer said, fuck that. He stopped the bullshit, cut them off. Xbox has the games. PlayStation came out, all that released was PS4 games. Everybody gave them credit. Those all PS4 games. Ain't nothing next gen. They got the fake HDR, the fake ass VRR. I had the fucking system. I'm not capping. I had the fucking system. It's trash compared to the Xbox. It's fucking trash. All they had was PS4 games. Now the Xbox is coming out with their games. Starfield is going to be one of the biggest games fucking in the history of gaming. Like Skyrim was, it's gonna have the same fucking effect. Everybody's gonna be playing that shit, and it's everywhere. And the people want it. Why you got to market like Sony? Sony markets like that because it's stuck to one fucking plastic box. Xbox shit is everywhere. Like you see ads all. You know, I don't pay for YouTube Premium, so I see fucking Starfield ads all the fucking time.
100%.
You know what I mean? So ads are all over the place. So they don't have to market like that. It's 2023. It's not fucking the early 2000s or the 90s like these pony bots and ponies think it still is. It's 2020 fucking 3. You can listen to your music on any fucking platform. You can watch all your HBO Max any fucking where. That's the same thing Xbox is doing. You can game anywhere, wherever you fucking want to. As long as you're in the ecosystem regardless. So I don't and then where's all the motherfuckers hating on Halo? Halo is fucking fire as fuck. I don't see nobody talking, apologizing to 343 or nothing. Where the fuck is Destiny? Since Sony bought fucking Bungie, Destiny's been in the fucking dog shit. Dog shit.
TTS play,
So
TTS man.
Xbox is where you want a game. I can't wait for fucking Starfield to launch. And I got one more thing before you cut me off.
No, it's all good, bro. Take your
Okay,
time.
I'm tired of these motherfuckers saying that, oh, just because the game is Game Pass, you gotta buy it, support the dev. Motherfucker, I'm subscribed to the service. I'm supporting the fucking dev. I don't gotta fucking buy the game if I don't want to. I could download it, delete it, re-download it. I'm in the fucking service. And they're
Facts.
getting a bag regardless anyways. So you can buy the fucking game if you want to. I'll play the motherfucking Game Pass, and I got extra money to buy my third party games like Mortal Kombat, Alan Wake 2, and shit like that. So peace. We bleed green.
Woo!
Fuck you ponies. You
Yeah.
pony bots. And
Yeah.
Xbox need to acquire IGN and close them the fuck down. Peace out.
Nah, bro. Listen. When it comes to IGN,
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
Fuck Ryan McCaffrey.
oh
You
come on.
Ryan McCaffrey.
There's no need for that.
Ryan
Come on, play.
McCaffrey. Fake
Come
ass
on.
Xbox dude.
Come
You
on.
fake. Fuck
Come on.
out of here.
Come on, D-Play. There's no need for that, play. Come on, play. What up, Zink? What's going on, Playboy?
Man, you know what? This is the worst thing in the world for me to follow Deploy 619. Hey, dude, you know what? This is why on Unlimited Show or Sega Man Show or even Ray Ray Show, I always say I represent the chat because it's smart people littered all through the chat. They get
100%.
no recognition. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna push back against every Xbox guy on this. And if you want me to, one of these days I'll provide a 23-year thesis on why Microsoft was never selling the Xbox division. The things people need to understand is this: Apple and Microsoft are as powerful as they get, and they are strong as they come. One thing about those two corporations, the reason they're at the top of the food chain is everything they do is in question. Everything. They're going to ask you, hey, why should we keep the iPhone around? What can we do to make it better? What are the faults of the iPhone? They do that to Windows. They do that at the reason your corporation is solid is because of decisions like that. And that list that came out, Microsoft is always looking to acquire things. They illustrated that in the Microsoft documentary, like the Think Week that Bill Gates has every year. Those things are derived from that. So it's not nothing new. But Deploy was just going off in there, and it's something else. And as far as Connect was the most successful peripheral in video game history.
That's right.
The one mistake Microsoft made is tying the Connect
To the box.
to the box. And Sony okey doked them and took theirs out of the box. But here's the main reason Connect is not existing anymore. I think I said this on Ray Ray's show. The Connect had bigger uses, okay? And the media was destroying Connect, and so was journalists. Journalists were destroying Connect. So you're building up this bad press on such a genius piece of technology. Now, Connect 3.0 is $3,500 and used in surgery by doctors in hospitals.
That's
okay.
right.
The overall scope of the Connect was bigger than just gaming, but you couldn't allow some idiot journalists that know nothing to ruin such a great concept and invention that now saves some of those Sony fanatics' lives. But that's the main thing. And Deploy hit on the last thing. I'm going to give you guys a new one. Halo was getting all of this hate. Now, Halo, Call of Duty, Forza Horizon 5, Flight Simulator, they almost hit full next gen in the face of COVID-19. Now listen to some of these YouTubers and journalists try and use COVID-19 as an excuse for Sony. Listen to it. I heard it on shows all week. The hypocrisy is amazing. And here's the last thing I'll give you. Who's going to call out all of these journalists when the Xbox, when they do not get rid of the slip space engine? When the next mainline Halo game is run off of that slip space engine, who's going to hold these journalists accountable for doing all of this damn Halo hate? Hey, man, I'll get with y'all later.
Take care, Killer. Be safe. Shout out to Jose Zinc for talking that talk. Before I get Raiden Blade in, let me get a super chat. We got invincibility with the 5 Canadian. 1 year after the PS5 Pro drops, Xbox might drop a brand new console. Then when PS6 drops, Xbox will drop a Pro and still keep the power narrative. Facts, bro. That's very possible, bro. Very possible, bro. Javier over there, remember for 11 months. I was so excited to catch the show only for it to be rocky with the chat. Showing you POS. Hope everyone had a good Friday, bro. Yeah, it's a shame, bro. Got caught up with a couple of things. We had to go a bit early because they had some things going on. What's going on, Raiden Blade? What up, though? Raiden Blade. Let me get Raiden. What's going on, Killer?
Hey, yo.
What's up, player?
What's going on, bro?
I'm good, bro, man. Welcome to the baddest motherfucking podcast on these YouTube streets, Killer.
Hey, before we even start, hey, it's all love, everybody. Me and Sean ain't beefing or nothing, but it's competition. It's all competition, and like something Dilla said, hey, if it's about competition, let us compete. Let us compete. But you know how it is, man. We're out here just watching the world burn around here. It's always something from Kid Smooth to that Ron McCaffrey article, and just in general, we have Gamescom coming up. This is what we should be talking about, because we're gonna see new stuff. We're gonna see some old stuff. We're not gonna see Starfield because we're probably gonna get another show sometime right before it. It might be some type of 30-minute or 15-minute showing. They put out little videos every day. So, I mean, right now we eating good over here. We got Starfield, Forza, COD. We just had Diablo come out. Hey, we eating good over here in the Xbox land.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah, so, right now, I hope whatever going on with Dirt, y'all good or whatever. But he does look like a bald-headed Darius Miles, though, so, hey.
I've got no idea who that is, player. I've got no idea.
I know you.
But I'm assuming it's the black person that's bald.
He's not bald.
He's not bald?
He's not bald, but I know I said he looked like a fat, bald Darius Miles.
Right.
He was the guy who told LeBron James that he wasn't going to get his spot. And he's out here. Yeah. So, yeah, bye. But other than that, we out here chilling. I'm out here grinding. Every time you put out a video, it makes me want to put out another goddamn video. So we out here competing.
No, 100%. My next one's is Kickboxer. That's my last one I'm gonna do, bro.
Oh, that's a great movie. Too bad none of these people in the chat know this.
I just need to edit it now. I might put all of them combined together. The Bloodsport, the what was the other one I did? Absent without leave, the Lionheart one, and then I might just put all 3 of them together.
I mean, some people don't even know how good Jean-Claude Van Damme was back in the day. He was that dude back in the day.
He was definitely he had this time, bro. That the 90s was his like. That's where he was best at, the 90s.
Before cocaine. Yeah, so that's where he was. Yeah, between him and not Steven Seagal. Not at all. But yeah, I just can't. He only can do hand stuff. Like he could, he can't move. Hey, you ever seen him run? He like a cop. He runs like a girl. He runs with like his hand swing like a chicken and everything. Yeah,
he just does the hand. What is it? I forgot what's it called, bro. His style of fighting. I forgot. Kaido. I don't know.
It's probably Kaido. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's not a great style. It's not a great style of fighting. But yeah, I just kind of I come here to talk with y'all and see what's up and give y'all praises and just tell everybody, hey, Wednesday night,
Wednesday night.
See us.
Drop your link in the chat, player. Xbox Echo Chamber, bro.
Wednesday night is
Central Time. The POS
yes, sir. The best time, Central Time. But I'm out, and we'll talk to you later, bro.
Take care, killer man. Be safe. Raiden Blade, what's going on, homie? Is your mic working? There we go. Raiden Blade? Raiden Blade, come on, killer, what's going on? We can't hear you, bro. Raiden Blade, hop in and hop back out.
Hey, Sean, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, bro. What's going on, killer?
You kind of what? Oh, all's good, man. All's good. Just wanted to
Nah, see? Raiden Blade with that dog shit internet. He's got my internet today, Raiden Blade. He's back in again. Raiden Blade, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, bro.
Excellent. Now, I just want to say, ain't Phil Spencer like the darkest warrior in the planet? You know, as in the man turns up and he goes, "Hey, dude, I won that game." No, man, we recite. No, 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 no. I got something better for you. See this bag over here? It's all yours. Let's make a deal. Understand this. Square Enix is bleeding money. Okay? Sony has put them in a position, or should I say, Square Enix's previous head put them in a position that they are bleeding money. Square is a company that should always be third party to everyone. Nothing should be blocked away from any hardware unless you own that shit yourself. You choose to share your car with your neighbor. Your neighbor don't demand you share your car with him. So, if Phil Spencer chooses to allow some of his newly purchased games to go to other platforms or within the ecosystem, that is his choice. Now, Square themselves have to look and think, hey, Microsoft, you got loads of money. Do you want Final Fantasy 16? Do you want Final Fantasy Part 2 or even Part 1? Hence, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Do you want these things? Okay. Microsoft ain't gonna say no because there's a bag at the end of that. Okay. Square is a dying company. Okay. Unless they get the support from hence the PC environment at all platforms, including Nintendo, Square is going to go the way of the fucking dinosaur. And guess what?
That's right.
I actually hate Square. I hate their fucking games. But I don't want to see the industry where the giants out there are disappearing. Okay? It's like, who remembers freaking the Sega game, Arcadia, what's it called? Shit, it's gone from it was a wicked RPG. It was way back in the day. Developers gone. Where's Team Andromeda? They're gone. They made the Panzer Dragoon Saga series. Panzer Dragoon Saga, best RPG ever fucking played. Made me like RPGs. Okay, but where are those guys gone? Because guess what? The games ain't hitting like they're supposed to hit, and therefore the executives say no, end. That's it. We can't back you no more. Services is the way we're going to be going. Get these games into services, perfectly fine. You get a little bag that covers the development, and then whatever is on top is profit. Simple as that. Okay. So Game Pass is doing great. It's sustainable. Okay. We cannot say anything about the PS Plus because they've now decided they're no longer going to be talking about their finance or how it's doing. Okay. Therefore, it's unsustainable. Anyway, that's my piece, and I'm out. You guys have a lovely weekend. Okay? Peace.
Take care, player.
Okay,
Take care, man. Be safe. Shout out to Raiden Blade and that. Let me get a super chat before I close it. I'll close that 1 second. Cody Tedwell with a 2 goes, Steven Seagal has one athleticism stat. Yeah, facts, bro. He's only got one style play, man. This does that hand shit like that. I used to love that shit, though. I used to love that shit. Now, you guys have a good weekend, bro. Like, listen, I'll close out here, bro, man. Unless someone else wants to jump in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, bro. Close it out, play some games or some shit. Guys, I'll close it out, bro. Shout out to the homies, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat for rocking out with us, me and Dirt. I know the show had to go a bit earlier, but, you know, Dirt had some things going on. We knew we had to go earlier. Hopefully everything is okay with him as well, and hopefully we catch you this... I might try to do TTS community night tomorrow, guys. Play some Halo, Fall Guys, and maybe some Forza as well. I'll let you know what's happening tomorrow. I'm going to try to do TTS community game night tomorrow, homies. Around about 4 p.m. Eastern. Maybe 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern it'll be. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you're feeling tomorrow TTS community game nights. Tomorrow. We're definitely playing Halo. I've not played Halo in a minute, guys. Yeah, the mechanic, yeah, I had to go 1 hour earlier. Otherwise, it might have been a really late show. So I didn't want to do a late show, to be honest. That's what I was a bit concerned about, to be honest. But let me know. Tomorrow, hopefully, the TTS community game night. I'll let you guys know on YouTube post. And if I put it up, it'll be around about 4 p.m. Eastern. Around that time, hopefully. Jeremy Brown is asking, Sean, what's your gamer tag? Now, Jeremy Brown, do you see my name here on the screen? Do you see my name play? Jeremy, I'm having an issue with Discord. Let me drop the links in the chat. Discord links in the chat. 1 second. Let me drop the links in the chat. 1 second. Here's a Discord link as well. 1 second. Before I go, that's my gamer tag, Sean786. Let me drop the Discord link in the chat so we all can rock out together when we play TTS community game night. There we go. 1 second. Real Starfield marketing tomorrow. Are you still in the US, Fuck you? I thought you came back, bro. Let me drop the links. I dropped the members as well. Let me drop the social. There we go, bro. We got marketing team click with the 2 goes TTS versus XEC Halo match. What's up, Sean? He goes, what's up? Bro, we can do it, bro. We can have fun. We can do that shit, bro. We can do that shit. It's all about fun, bro. I just want to have a lot of fun with the homies, bro. When we used to play Fall Guys, Halo, Forza, a lot of fun, guys, and I do miss it, man. I'm hoping once my crib is done, once my house is ready this year, I'm hoping this year the house will be ready. Then I'll have a proper setup again. Do the community TTS community stream, bro. Maurice the Expert. The reason why I stopped for because I'm fixing my house up. That's the reason I kind of stopped for. So, but once I have it set up properly, bro, it'll be all day, every day, easy. But tomorrow, I'm hoping I'll do it tomorrow, bro. I miss it, bro. It was great times. I miss the community live streams. I just love doing that shit, bro. Love it, bro, man. You know, just have a lot of laugh with the homies in the chat because I just love it, bro. Gaming with you guys and it's dope, man. So hopefully we'll get that shit back on track again soon. Hopefully we'll get that shit back on track. 100%, guys. But anyway, guys, you guys take care, be safe, and I'm out. And let me do this for the homies.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.